I've seen a couple of videos where people are sharing what's in their bag. So what's in your tarot bag? What are your essentials? What do you take with you? I recently took a trip to California. Wherever I go, I take some sort of bag. And I just recently acquired this really nice bag from Amazon for a trip that I went to Las Vegas. So this was my carry-on bag. So for Southwest Airlines, it fit perfectly under the seat so I could carry it with me. And this is where I took my essentials. But now, after taking that trip, I thought, this is it. This is my tarot type work bag that I take with me with all my essentials on any trip. So this particular view that you're seeing right here is a little bit different. I'm hoping this is going to work, but I wanted to show you the bag. So let me go ahead and start here. So we have this zipper up in front. As you can see, here's another. This little thing has so many zippers. I'll put the link for this because it's such a cool bag. So you have a little zipper pouch here in the front, which there's nothing there. But here, I always have some fresh wipes, and here's some hand sanitizer. Here's a little notebook with a little pouch in the front in case I need to take some notes of anything. I always have pins with me, several pins, because you just never know when you're gonna run out, you know? I always have a little face mask with me no matter where I'm at. Even in my yoga pouch, that's another bag. I have a lot of bags, guys. So this is just my little travel pack. Tissues, because, you know, sometimes people cry. And that's just the way it is. You know, we're dealing with a lot of feelings here with the work that I do. So in this pouch, there's nothing. It's a nice, really deep pouch. I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to really see this bag because, seriously, it's such an incredible bag. And recently, I found one at a thrift store for $6. So I gave that one to my daughter. All right, so see this right here? It's what they call like a doctor's bag where you open it up and it opens like this. This is what I loved about this bag, and I'm gonna try to just come in here a little bit closer so that way you can see how deep and how cool this bag is. So on the outside, you can see this flopping around here. This is a little a little thing about me. I am a lifelong Girl Scout. So I was never a Girl Scout as a girl, but as an adult, I was the leader of my Girl Scout troop. So this is always on my bags. It's a little compass. There's a little magnifying glass in here. There's a thermometer. And then we have a little whistle right here. So those are always with me. Okay, in the back here, I usually always take my laptop. So this is my Surface, and as you can tell, this is a little beat up here, but this is my Surface computer, and it fits perfectly right here in the back. So I'm gonna take that out because that's coming out now. Now in the front pouch here, as you can see, this is where I put whatever book I'm currently reading and taking with me. So I've been reading You Are the Medicine by Asha Frost. So that goes in the front pouch. And now let's get into all the goodies here. Okay, so I'm gonna take these bags out. I'm gonna place them on the ground and then we'll just go through them one by one. All right, so this is one bag here and we'll go through that little by little. And this is another little bag that I have. I have all these fun little bags. And then also, whatever tarot decks that I decide to take with me, they go in just as little velvet bags and they go there. In addition, I have this bag. In addition, this little bag carries all of my wires, my connections, all of that, and it's pretty cool because it expands. So you just open this up and it doubles in size pretty much. But in here, I have a nice little thing here to plug everything into, all my little wires. Everything comes in here. So that always goes with me on my trips. And these are just my extra wires, so that way I never have to pack or take from what's at the house. These are just extras, because if I forget something, then it's easier than coming home and thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't bring my cords with me, I left them wherever. This is always available, so that's pretty cool. And in the bottom of my bag, this is my little tripod, my little traveling tripod. And I love this little thing. I'll put the link to all these things because this one is really, really cool. So you can stand it up like so, and then it extends so you can hold it out. So this is one of my older tripods. I really love it, but it does have this little floating ball head right here, and then this thing, which is so cool. I love it because you can move it around. So that's always with me. And then this little, what is it, a bowl? But you can put water in there, so if you're doing some kind of healing where you need some kind of liquid or something like that on the go, then you always have, or I always have this here. And this I got from just one of those like street fairs or something where they're giving things away, but you can find these on Amazon. You can find these like at REI or any type of sporting goods stores. I just think it's an excellent thing to carry with you. And this is a portable speaker that I can connect my phone to if I need music. Say I'm on the go and all of a sudden there's going to be a yoga class, then I can just hook it into this speaker and it plays pretty well. I also use this little speaker when we go camping as well. All right, and then on the side here, as you can see these little pouches here? They're awesome. And then here's my sunglasses, and then also just a little cap that I carry with me just in case I'm in the sun. Okay, now let's start going through all these little pouches here that I carry. So this is just like my utility pouch, and these are just like my extra things. So I have eye drops. This is a little flashlight, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree, and I think they're so handy. I like to keep one of those like in my purse, and then one here. They're handy. And then this is a lotion that I just got, like this little jar. I got the jar from one of the hotels that we stayed in, and I just refill it and keep using it and have it in there. My Swiss Army knife, because you just never know. You can open wine, all kinds of things. Some little Altoids. Again, another pin. And this is a little lip balm from doTERRA, which I love to have. I love my lip balms. All right, so that's the first little bag. And now let's get into my deck. So usually I always carry a tarot and an oracle deck with me. And in this particular trip, I took the Roots and Wings. And then I also took my linen edition of the Gentle Tarot. I love these two together. It's such an easy read. And I really do try to change the decks that I'm using depending on where I'm going, who I'm gonna be around, or it just depends on the circumstances. And then in addition, I also always carry my Everyday Witch tarot, the little mini tarot. I always have that in my purse because that goes with me everywhere. So, all right, let's start getting into some of these other bags. So this bag right here is what I refer to as my Reiki bag. So everything that I need to do a distance Reiki session is in this bag. So starting with this, and I think I've shared this bag on another video, but this is by the Grove Apothecary or Apothecary, who knows? Okay, anywho. So here is my little cloth, and I lay this out, and I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get the whole distance thing here so you can see, but I lay this out, And then I have all these crystals and everything here with me so that I can do a distance Reiki session. So this is my traveling Reiki session little burner. So it's just aluminum foil that I always keep with me. And I usually keep enough to wrap this thing at least twice. And this is just the lid of a jar. So I will keep excess lids from time to time or change them out from time to time. And then I just wrap them in aluminum foil. See, so right there I would have one. And then I have a fresh way to burn incense or sage or anything else. I have it right here, and see, now you have another one too. So that is something that I always keep in my bag. And here's some little sage incense. I don't know why. I always keep a dollar bill in here. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know. And then here's some of the things that I use to set up my little Reiki space when I'm doing distant sessions and we're out. Okay, this little wand I got with the Crone Tarot, I believe, but it is so cute. I hope you can see it. But when I got it, I thought, oh my goodness, it's so cute. I'm gonna add it to my little distance Reiki kit, and it's been in here ever since. So I really love it. Okay, right here, I keep a little candle and matches because, you know, I always light a candle when I'm doing things, and then from the candle, that's where I light my sage or my incense or whatever it is that I'm going to be working with. I always have some matches with me. And this little candle, at this point in the year, I'm going to have to put it in a plastic bag because if I'm traveling within Arizona, Arizona gets pretty hot and I don't want the candle melting onto everything. So it's just about time for me to go ahead and do that. And here I have some fluorite. And fluorite, all of these crystals here are what I use for my distance healing sessions. So we got fluorite, and then we have the chakra stones, but they are in the shape of a Merkaba. So Merkaba, Mer means light and Ba means body, but they balance the left and right sides. They balance the female and the male sides of the brain, and it just is a way to connect to higher consciousness. And it's it has that, the Merkaba has that like that chariot type energy with the like a yang energy. So I always carry those with me, and then I align them on my little traveling chakra thing. And then here's the platonic solids here, and I always carry the platonic solids. These represent the fire, earth, air, the universe, and water. So I always have these energies with me as well. Here is some more little crystals that I have. So, oh, you see the little loose things? That's sage. I always put sage leaves in with my crystals as well, just to kind of cleanse in a sense. But I have some selenite. I have some rainforest jasper, and then here I have some black chalcedony or agate, if you want to call it that. It's onyx is what it is. And this, it stabilizes, and also it provides mental clarity as well. And then this here, which is the rainforest jasper, I always have with me as well because it's beneficial for the cellular memory, and it connects to earth and nature, and also it helps for accessing ancestral memory and family wisdom. So I love carrying those with me as well. And I think I'll show you real quick how I set this up. I'm trying not to make this too long. I'm right in the middle of classes, but I thought I would just record this real quick. And then here, I always keep these wrapped up. I have a little arrowhead, an obsidian arrowhead, and then this is my little chakra sign, just to kind of pull in that energy. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. Oh, two more things. Let's see if I can get this done real fast. That's a little feather that I found one day when we were out, and I had set this up somewhere, and there was a little feather nearby, so that kind of came with me. Here's some little Herkimer diamonds, and I love working with Herkimer diamonds. They open up the crown chakra, the third eye chakra. They are a stone of self-attunement. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. That's a little better. Self-attunement. And it just gives you clear sight and helps with strength and stamina. So those are something that I always carry with me as well. So here I would just set up my whole little chakra stone set, and it really does, I don't know, I just love this little set because it's just so easy to set up, and I feel like I'm able to do anything that I'm able to do from my table at home when somebody's on my table. With this setup, I just feel like it's done. Like I've got what I need right here, and I can travel with it. This is to cut cords, and then these here also help with just opening up the palm chakras, and then this is an additional healing tool here and that. And then this is my crystal quartz little pendulum that I always use as well. And then additionally, I set those up. So I'm not going to keep going into all of that because I've already shown you a lot here. Okay, next thing is this bag here. Okay, this bag carries a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to bring out some of this stuff just so you can see this as well. And you can hear the little bell ringing, right? Here's all my little smudging herbs and Palo Santo. I'm not going to take those out because that could be messy. Now in this bag, I don't always carry my Reiki bag with me if I'm going just nearby, but sometimes this bag I will grab and take with me if I'm going to go to somebody's house, because I don't need this if I'm going to be this setup. I don't need that setup if I'm going to be in front of somebody, but this one, this is just like a little grab and go type of thing, which is fantastic to use. So let's get into this. This, first of all, is a candle, and these are made in Sedona, and I found these, I think in, oh gosh, I don't know if it was Williams or something. I didn't even find them in Sedona, but when I found them, I thought they were so cool because they come with the names of the cities. So this one is called South Phoenix, and it has crystals in there. As you can tell, I've burned it, so it kind of burns down. But I like that it's in this little container, and then I can utilize this to do some other incense or, you know, smudge out my sage or something like that in here. And oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could smell it because it smells really, really good. In this bag, I always have some smudge spray as well. I have some little travel doTERRA oils. This is a fantastic little kit, and I was just at her shop last night and I didn't see them, but I think I'm gonna remind her if she could make some more of them, or if she still carries them. This is from Elements of Spirit. They have a beautiful little shop in Phoenix. I've mentioned her shop before, but it is like a little offerings kit, which I absolutely love. I keep this here as a reminder because sometimes I forget things. But anywho, I just refill this little bag now that I have the bag and everything's in here. I just kind of fill it up. So let me show you what's in here. So it comes with little yarn so that you can tie it around the bags that you make. And these little bags are just made of little pieces of cloth. So It comes with the colors of the elements here, just a little piece of cloth. And you can buy these little excess cloths like at Walmart. They always have little swatches, and then you just cut them and into a little square and carry them with you. These are tobacco, patches of tobacco, which you can leave as offerings. So when I use one, I just come home and fill it up and then pack it back into my little bag here. And then I'm set. Then I always have this with me. So say I'm out and I want to leave an offering. Say I see something that I'd like to take with me. If we're out and about somewhere, I always leave an offering. So tobacco is a fantastic offering to have. This is, I love this little thing. This is my little mini Florida water bottle. And when I use it, I just kind of refill it back up. But Florida water, of course, is wonderful. This is some little salt that I have. And I just, again, this is a container that I got from, I don't know, I think my husband and I went to, let me see if I can bring it up here. This salt, by the way, is so good, but I just utilize this little jar because it's handy and it's great. I think we went to like a keto type thing. My husband was and is sometimes all into keto. This little bell, I got this from like an antique store or something. I think, I can't remember where, but you know, sound clears areas, so matches. And I have selenite here, as well as this is a rosary, because you just never know when you need a rosary. So at least in my type of healing and medicine, you don't. And this rosary is just a little plastic rosary that you can get at, let me see, is it gonna do it? I don't know if it's gonna do it or not, but if you go into the Catholic Church, if you're looking for a rosary, go into the Catholic Church, and in the back, they will usually always have these little plastic rosaries in the back that you can grab one and just leave a donation. So just leave $1 or $2 for the donation and you can have a little rosary. I love that one because it's a great little thing to keep with me, to have in this little bag. And then I just take it with me on the go. So that's my little healing bag that kind of always goes with me. And this is my mala because I love to use malas. So this is my amethyst mala. And then depending on where I'm going as well, sometimes I'll change out my mala. So that's my little mala bag. And then at the bottom of this bag, I always have a bandana, which I use as my little sacred space. So that is that, guys. That is what goes in there, and I'm trying not to confuse my stuff. That is it. I almost forgot to put this back in, but this is my travel bag. And in addition to that, sometimes I'll take my my mic with me, but usually it's just my phone and my earbuds that I take unless I know that there could be something coming up. But this is it. This is my on-the-go kit. This is my Reiki on the go and my healing, my whole healing thing. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to do a quick video, and you know what? It's really not that quick. I'm really not going to be able to edit this out. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. Thank you so much. Have a great day. From my heart to yours, I will see you later.